Hello, friends and clients. I am Jennifer Walker Gates, immigration attorney with JLW Immigration Law Group, and I'm here today to talk about why immigrants, especially immigrants, should never drink and drive. It's true that everyone should not drink and drive, but it's especially harmful for immigrants to get caught doing that. And it is the holidays right now. We just passed Thanksgiving and we are sliding into Christmas and New Year's. There's going to be lots of parties, lots of get-togethers with friends and family. We want to make sure everyone can stay safe while enjoying the holidays. So that is what today's video is about. I'm going to be sharing about the most common impacts that we see at our firm happening to our clients who get caught drinking and driving. So before I get into that topic, please take a moment to subscribe to our channel, share our channel with friends and family and loved ones who can benefit from this information. Leave us comments. I do respond to the comments. Feel free to let us know if you have a question, a concern, or something that comes up, and I'll do my best to respond to you in a timely fashion. And of course, if you need our services, please contact us at 512-633-1785 or online at jlw.law. You can schedule an appointment directly from our website with me or any of the attorneys in our office, and we would be happy to analyze your case, talk to you about what's possible for you, understand your goals, and how we can help you achieve them. Let's get into the topic today. Today's topic is why you should not drink and drive, especially if you're an immigrant. We have seen so many of our clients' cases really complicated badly and even destroyed by DUI arrest. Unfortunately, this is something that is very dangerous, and therefore our law enforcement community takes it extremely seriously. And in the past several years, we've seen that immigration judges and officers are also always taking it more and more and more seriously and denying more and more and more discretionary benefit to individuals who have these kinds of problems in their criminal record. So if you are not a citizen yet and you are in the United States, it is so important to avoid drinking and driving. Find another way to get home from your holiday parties. Take an Uber, get a friend, walk, whatever it takes to avoid drinking and driving is going to be worth it for you. Now, here are some of the things that we see happening to our clients who are arrested for drinking and driving. People who are lawful permanent residents already and maybe coming up on eligibility for citizenship will lose that eligibility for a period of time if they have an arrest for drinking and driving. That kind of benefit, citizenship, requires a showing of good moral character for at least 3 years and usually 5 years. If you have an arrest for drinking and driving during that time, unless it is resolved as like a dismissed case, there isn't enough evidence to support the case. If it turns out like it was a mistake or something like that, that the police officer arrested you incorrectly, then your naturalization case will not be approved until you have another 5 years without any kind of arrest like that after having a DWI arrest. Now, the other thing that we see is that people who are applying in the court for something called cancellation of removal, they have to show good moral character for 10 years. Now, it is sometimes really tough to show that you have all the 10 years of required physical presence in the United States. Sometimes it takes, some legal finagling to make that showing. Then if you end up getting arrested during that time for DWI, then it makes it impossible to show that you have the required number of years of good moral character. Even if you're able to meet all the other very, very stringent requirements for this benefit, having a DWI arrest and conviction during that 10-year period can be a deal breaker for that type of case. Finally, and most tragically, getting arrested for DWI can subject you to detention by ICE and removal from the United States. Individuals who are in the United States who perhaps have some kind of prior deportation order, maybe they have a stay of removal or some kind of temporary benefit, or they're waiting on a different type of case to be approved. If those people get arrested for DWI, it can cause them to be summarily removed from the United States under the prior deportation order that was already issued. So this is really serious for immigrants. It is really serious for people who are already U.S. citizens. The fines involved, the jail time involved, the expense is enormous. The legal requirements that you have to meet if you get a DWI conviction are really onerous. There's a lot of probation. There's a lot of, sometimes they put something in your car that makes you unable to start your car without blowing into a thing, and you have to do that every so often. It can create a lot of headache for even U.S. citizens. If you are also an immigrant in the United States, that consequence of that arrest just gets all the more serious. So please make sure as you are enjoying the holidays that you are staying safe, that you are calling friends to give you rides, you're making plans ahead of time before. If you know you're going to have some drink at a party, please make sure that you have a solid plan for getting home from your party safely without having to drive a car. It is not worth it. The police are being extra vigilant during the holidays. They look for this during the holidays because they know more people are drinking more alcohol because of all the parties and all the celebrations that are going on. The police are really ramping up their surveillance of the streets to make sure that they stay safe for as many people as possible. So this is an especially dangerous time to be drinking and driving. It's always dangerous, but it's especially so right now because lots of other people are doing it, and the likelihood of getting caught is also much higher. So please make sure that you have a good plan, an alternative plan for getting home. If you know you're going to a party and you're going to have some drinks, make sure that you have a safe ride home, a sober ride home. There are lots of services around the country that provide free, safe, sober rides. And there are, frankly, no taxi cabs that are too expensive, that are more expensive than getting a DWI. So just think of it that way. Save yourself the time, the headache, the money, and the cost to your immigration case, and stay safe, stay sober behind the wheel, and please reach out to us if we can be of assistance to you in any way, shape, or form. We can help if you have been arrested for DWI. A lot of times we work with prosecuting attorneys and defense attorneys to finagle agreements that can minimize the immigration consequences to a non-citizen client. So if you have already been arrested for DWI and you need some help in that regard, we are happy to assist to the best of our ability. It's not always possible, depending on the circumstances of the arrest, to minimize those consequences, but it's definitely worth looking at because sometimes it is. Sometimes prosecutors are willing to agree to types of punishment for this person or consequences that won't land them in deportation proceedings or won't interfere with their ability to qualify for some kind of benefit that they need in order to keep their family together in the United States. That is our goal. So please stay safe, stay well, enjoy the holidays, but do so safely, and let us know if we can help you. Thank you so much. I look forward to seeing you all again soon. Happy holidays.